Let me try some things out right here. Let's see what happens. It's a lot different than what I was used to. Let's see. Can y'all hear me now? I'm hoping. I'm hoping y'all can hear me now. I'd testing. All right, so now I hope I got some sound. I think I got some sound now, so it's a sound. I can hear you. Whoa, that was kind of craziness. Sometimes, like I got this new stuff here, so it's kind of things are changing here, and I got to get used to this stuff because I'm not used to having this thing over here that I can do wild stuff on. It's new to me. What's up, Kill Crow Express? I'm going back. Handsome, what's going on, man? Handsome says, what's up? Nick, I told you hi earlier, Nick, when you couldn't hear me. John Gonzalez, what's going on? Isaac's dad, how you doing? Muhammad, how's it going running that truck, man? You making good miles, making some money? John's in the house from Bakersfield, California. Glenn Pepper, what's up? Rob, what's going on? It's been a long time, Rod. Rob Chester was on my truck a while back. Oh, it's echoing? Man, there's some racism going on here. I hope it stops echoing. I don't know why it would be echoing. Yeah, echo like you're in a stadium. I wonder if this voice changer's on. Was it because this voice changer was on? I think it says it's off. I don't know. I still got some work to do with this stuff. I do have more work to do with this stuff, so I'm getting things figured out. But yeah, man, life's good. I've been reflecting a lot about working in the prison system. I know y'all were muted earlier, so I've been reflecting back on like my days as a correctional officer and how far I came, how far trucking has taken me. And it's really cool because like I went from like just coming in, doing my job, going home, kind of training some new people whenever we got them. But most of the time, hey, every day there wasn't no change. Nothing got better. Like you walk into that place and it was a wreck. You walk out of that place and it was still a wreck. So it was kind of like, man, so the difference now is I walk into work and I can see the progress I made with each student, how much I've made them better, how much they're growing and changing and learning more. It's freaking awesome. Like one of my guys today, he was all like, he reflected back on himself. He said, man, you remember the first day I was here? I couldn't even do the straight line back. I was having trouble doing the straight line back. I said, yeah, I remember. And he was all like, look at me now. I can do all the maneuvers. And I read him through all the maneuvers today, and he only ended up with like 6 points. So, I mean, he was rocking out the maneuvers, and he was doing great. And, it's just to see like, hey, I got satisfaction in what I've done today. Like, I had goals set out today, and I got all my goals done. And like today was the first day that I've been like pretty much late too. Like this morning, I guess I woke up at midnight or 12:30, and I was like, man, I gotta get ready for work. So I got ready for work, or started to, and realized it was midnight, and I was like, man, it's freaking midnight. What am I doing up so early? So my nose was stopped up, so I was all like, man, I'm gonna take some of these Zyrtec. I don't know if they make you drowsy or not. But I was like, I'm going to take some of the Zyrtec, and I went back to sleep. Next thing I know, my wife's waking me up. I'm all like, where's my phone at? It ain't even on the stand. She's like, you going to work? Ends up, I was laying on top of my phone. I guess it went off, and I picked up my phone and turned that ringer off and just put it underneath me. That in the TikTok says, I had to take a break from training and make a run out to Cali. My last two students stressed me out. Hey, keep your head up. It's hard. I will tell you right now, it's hard doing this. It's no easy job. But what you got to do is keep your head up and stay in the game. Stay in the game. Keep trying. Trust me, I know how hard it is. Like I've been there before. I've had to take me some stress time out too. Like sometimes it's good just to get that break in and just go run some freight by yourself. Get out of there for a while. You know, it's good. Isaac's dad says, I'm finally, Isaac dad says, coming to Prime. Finally got the word this morning. Super stoked. So, leaving your family, leaving the job, and coming out here. If you can get over that, then you can do the rest. I have faith in you. That on Twitch, on TikTok, I mean, says, I got 7 of them down, but these 2 were something else. Oh, so you're just starting out. Hey, man, just keep your head up. Like I've had that happen. Like I've been there. I've been like, oh man, I'm done training. This guy right here just took the cake. You know, the thing is, you probably got them their CDLs still, so you still did your job. Whenever my first student did not get his CDL, he got sent home because he passed out on the truck. I gave up. I was like, I'm done training. I'm leaving. I don't want another student. I'm leaving. And my student at the time, the one that got sent home, he sent me a message. And it was a long text message. He said, I'm on my way home. I'm on the bus. He said, you're a man with a good heart. You're a great man, and keep up what you're doing. And that's why I came back to training. Like if it wasn't for his text, I would have probably just stayed out there running freight, and I would have been like, I'm not meant for training, because I felt like any student I got, no matter what, I should be able to teach them how to do this job. And I felt like I failed. But you know, he even said, hey, I know it was all my fault I didn't get a CDL. I know it was all my fault. I stressed myself out, and I finally passed out, and they sent me home for that. Only had one that didn't trifecta, and his problem was just his nerves. Yeah. Woo, if we had a way to deal with nerves. Jeff says, makes me feel like when I wake up in the mid dream and Jesus is telling me to get my crap together. Yeah, for reals. Bearded Trucker said, my first 2 students quit, and Poochie had to give me a prep talk. You know, and it's hard out here. It really is. Like a lot of people really truly don't get the like understanding of how this is. There's an echo still. A lot of people don't get the understanding of how hard this really is. Because this job is a lot harder than what people think it is, and they don't really know it till they get out here. Once they get out here, then they start realizing how hard this really is. A lot of people just look at it like, hey man, I can drive a big truck, I can do this. No, it's a lot harder than just driving a big truck. It is. It's a lot harder than just driving a big truck. You have to check the mirrors. You have to be able to like multitask. There's a lot of stuff you have to do. Peg Leg, what's going on? There wasn't no time frame, Peg Leg. He says, man, I just couldn't get here in time. There wasn't no time. I just jumped on here and said, let's do a live. I played around with my stream deck for a while, and then I started a live. There wasn't no time. Like I didn't say, hey, Monday night. Today's Monday, right? Yeah. I didn't say, hey, Monday night, I'm doing a live. I just said, you know what? It's Monday. I'm going to jump over on here and do a live. So, did y'all see who all saw the interview? Who all seen the interview on Tennessee Flatbeds page. He interviewed me over at the house, and I thought it was a pretty good interview. He kind of asked about training, how I did things, stuff like that. It was a pretty good interview. So, if y'all haven't seen Tennessee Flatbed over there on YouTube, go check them out. Check them out. But yeah, it's all good, Peg Leg. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, man. You just can't get here on time all the time. But yeah, this career is changing, Isaac. So get ready for it, man. You're gonna come out here and you're gonna find out that it's not as easy as you thought it was. A lot of it is gonna be you overthinking. You have to stop overthinking. A lot of people's problem driving too is trying to be too safe. People like to try to be overcautious, and it becomes an issue because then we're having people like you making choices that you wouldn't make if you would have just committed to your turn, like looking away from your turn. You look away from the turn in the right turn, then you're pretty much going to hit something because you have to watch the back of that trailer. You have to watch the back of the trailer, make sure it's not running anything over. Kill Crow Express says, I've been doing real good training. Got my guy backing up like a professional. Keep them feeling positive about themselves. Kills Crow, I didn't know you were training. I didn't think you wanted to train. You should have hit me up, man. You could have got one of my students, unless you're doing PSD through TNT. Maybe you're doing that. The dates for them paving the pad is still mid-July. Grams, I'm not sure about that because they said that they were still taking bids on it after all. So, somebody's taking bids on it and they're getting in all the bids, and I'm sure that they're going to go with whoever the cheapest is. Whataburger drink I seen in the interview? No, it wasn't a Whataburger drink, and I don't have a Whataburger drink right now. I have Freddy's cup. That Whataburger is not built yet, but I'm waiting for that Whataburger to come in. I'm there. They are repaving. Yes, they're gonna repave the pads supposedly. I don't know the exact date. Still trying to get confirmation on that. I've seen some guys come out and they measured the pad. They were walking around looking at the pad, and I think they were coming up with a plan about it. D, you sound super low, like you're on an intercom. See if I adjust it up. So I adjusted it up right here earlier, and everybody said it was echoing. Is that echoing? No PSDs, TNT only. I'm feel you there. So we want to, you know what? Maybe it's this right here that I need to change. Maybe it's that right there that I need to change. Still an echo. I just don't get this thing, man. I'm gonna have to figure it out. It's new technology to me. It's definitely new technology for me. So I'll be working with it probably this weekend and trying to figure it out more. But yeah, Kills Crow, definitely get with me when you need a TNT student, man. I'll put some guys on your truck, some good guys. Paper Chase, what's going on, Paper Chase? Where's the videos? Have you been putting out videos? What's up, Twisted? Voice is awful. Your low sound effects work good and loud. Well, at least the sound effects work loud. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'll be figuring it out though. What I gotta say is twice important. No videos, just grinding. All right, Paper Chase. See, Paper Chase was I thought he was gonna be a YouTuber. He was putting out videos and stuff like that. And then he just stopped putting out videos. And I tell people too, I do tell people, hey, if you're coming out here to Prime to be a YouTuber and all that stuff, wait till you finish all your training and learn everything, because you need to listen to your trainer and do all that. You gotta figure out how to do things first. Oh, maybe it's because you're on multiple streams. I don't know. Well, I'm on a phone up here and I'm on YouTube right there. So you think that's what it is? Kill Scroll said, I'll let you know when I'm ready for another TNT student. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Let me know when you need a TNT student, because I can work my magic and put one of my guys on your truck, and you know how I train, so. Yeah, it's kind of messed up for stealing all the Wi-Fi the other day. Yeah, it's probably my kids taking all the Wi-Fi, or they came in here and probably messed with this thing. They probably said, you know what, you stole our Wi-Fi, we're gonna mess with your microphone. So that's it. The phone's throwing it off. Yep, the phone's throwing it off, man. It's the TikTok people. They're throwing it off. They're taking all the internet of the whole house. That's funny. I hope it's not the TikTok people throwing it all off. I don't know. I still got some bugs to work out. I'm working on getting this stuff all fixed and figuring out how things go. I haven't even tried to put this thing over here, move this around at all. I don't even know what that does. That might have made it even more echoey. I don't know. But if you got two devices, it's probably coming out of the phone and computer trying to mute the phone. Well, I don't have no sound coming out of the phone. I made sure that the phone was muted so there wouldn't be no echoes in here. And I have my computer muted in here, so like there's no sound. There is no sound in here but me talking. Right? No offense, but it's the operator's sound. Yeah, it probably is. It's definitely the operator. I think that's why people on YouTube have those headsets that they wear during their lives, because they know that it's messed up. That's what I did to my stream deck. It's like all those pictures equal one picture. Of course, it had to be ICP stuff. So that's what I was doing today with the stream deck. I was playing around in here. I was all like, let's see what this can do. Like, I don't even know what sound effects this makes. That was a fast sound effect, whatever it is. But hey, I'm trying to figure this stuff out. I'll tell you that. I'm trying to get this stuff to work right. Because I don't see nothing else that would be echoing on here. Let's see, audio. It's on my microphone, and it's picking it up. Let's see. What's funny about it echoing is that I don't even have it I don't even have it on. Like, the settings right here says anti echo on the screen right here. It says that it's anti echo, so I don't get it. Deluxe setup tutorial. So maybe I need to watch another tutorial on how to set up a stream deck. Oh, it's good now. What did I do? I don't even know what I did to fix it. Well, it ends up that it got fixed somehow, so I don't know what I did to fix it, but it's fixed now. It's gone. Let's see. Paper Chase says back to back dropping hooks that turned into live loads when I got there. 13 hours of wait, and one was 20 hours at the next. Wow. You definitely got some detention pay there. Did you get your wife moved onto the truck with you? I remember that was the plan, is to get your wife on the truck with you. I was just curious if you got her moved in. Hey man, the kids are having a blast out there in the pool. They just splashed my window with water. That's why I squirreled for a minute. I could hear all the splashing and stuff, and I looked over and it was splashing my window right here. Let's Kenworth Ryder says, sorry I did not get over there to talk to you this morning. Did see Joe before he left to St. Louis, though. Oh, I didn't even know you were over there. I got to work late, so I went straight to the pad, and I was busy. I guess you're up here upgrading now, aren't you? Yeah, she's riding with me now and got to experience reefer weight. For sure. Is she still planning on team driving with you? Is she still planning on driving in the truck with you? So, like, hey, team trucks are freaking. Team trucks are making lots of money right now. Like, freight is, from what I'm hearing right now, is TNT trucks and team trucks are moving freight like crazy right now, and they're making good money. A lot of places need goods and stuff like that, and like a lot of places, from what I'm hearing, is running out of stuff. So I hear that the freight is moving really well right now. PSD on the pad now. Yes, I'm doing PSD on the pad again. I have 4 students, and I'm testing. I'm trying to test. Trying to test 2 on Wednesday and 2 on Thursday. So I'm gonna get out there, and I got some hard work tomorrow. So I got some hard work tomorrow. Yes, sir. No, applied for the TWIC card. Oh, you didn't apply for the TWIC card before you went on PSD? Left for Virginia on a delivery. And yeah, you guys got it. You guys in Springfield, y'all are lucky because we got a TWIC office right there. If you're from Salt Lake City, or if you're from Pittston, you have to come by Springfield to get your TWIC card, or you have to go to like a TWIC office somewhere to get a TWIC card. So, like, we're lucky in Springfield because in Springfield we can just go into the office right there and get it done quick. She opens at 8 a.m., but if y'all storm her at 8 a.m., I heard it's not nice. I heard she's like, why are all these people coming here at 8 a.m. on Monday morning? So, I'll tell you that she is open at 8 a.m., but they try to tell people to come in after that because they don't want to get her swarmed. She's a busy lady. There's always a line. There's always a bunch of people on that clipboard that need TWIC cards that need to get in there. The worst time for you to go to the TWIC office is on a Monday, which you went on a Monday. So I'm hoping you got in and out pretty good. Paper Chase says she's always telling me how to back. LOL. May have to have someone else train her on TNT. That's funny. So she's already your TNT trainer. So, but yeah, have somebody do her PSD and do her TNT because she's gonna be on your truck. I'm hoping. Hopefully, you're not gonna kick her off after she finishes TNT and say, "Hey, you gotta get your own truck since it's your wife." I'm hoping that you're keeping her on the same truck. So I'm hoping that you do the TNT because guess what? If you do the TNT, you can teach her how you want it done in your truck. That way she's already like, okay, this is how we do this. This is how we do this. This is how we do that. That way she's definitely ready. Kenworth Ryder says, would not accept my old birth certificate. Had to apply for a new one. Took 4 weeks to get. And yeah, and hey guys, if y'all are bringing a birth certificate to the TWIC office, make sure it's not a laminated. Make sure it's kind of in good condition. They won't take a torn up one. Make sure it is stamped with an official state seal. So there's a lot of reasons they reject them, and that's some of them. I don't know every reason why they reject them, but that's some of the reasons why they reject your birth certificate in the TWIC office. So make sure that you have a pretty good birth certificate to take to the TWIC office. Hey, Jerry Garcia. No, I don't have a new mic. I have the same mic. This mic has always been on the table, really? Not always, but it's been on the table setting up. And since I got this desk, I got one of these microphone stands where I can move it around and I can put it wherever I need it. She's too, boss. LOL, just kidding. She'll probably be better than me. She has a lot more practice. Pegleg says, why are TWIC cards not part of orientation? Okay, I got an answer for you because I asked the same thing. Because I was curious too. So I was all like, I asked one day, I said, hey, why do they not do the TWIC card during orientation? And the reason I found out that they don't do it in orientation is called money. So what it is after you pass your test, you're now hired at Prime. So you have a job. That means that Prime's going to pay you. That means that they can charge you for the TWIC card. So, it costs money to get TWIC cards. So what it is they can now bill it to your check stub. Like they can bill it to you that way so they can take care of it. They don't want to pay for a lot of TWIC cards where people are like, hey man, truck is not for me, I'm quitting. Or they get almost through PSD and they're all like, you know what, it's too stressful, I'm throwing in the towel, I'm leaving. They're like, hey, we're trying to get we're trying to only make people TWIC cards that are making it, that are going to be here a while. That's kind of why they do that. That is a little bit why they do that. Jerry Garcia says, went to Missouri terminal for gas and kept rolling, but now I'm stuck. The reefer has problems. I'm waiting and waiting. Oh man, that's why they say do not. That's why. Okay, you're supposed to come into the terminal every time you come through Springfield. You're supposed to come through there so they can check that trailer. That trailer has not been in the yard for a long time, so it might need an inspection sticker. It might need this or that. But the fact is, when you bring it in, they really check it and they find out that, hey, this thing needs work. So whenever that happens, guess what? You're going to get stuck here till they fix it. So unfortunately, that's kind of what happened. That's why a lot of people are like, hey man, I'm not going through the terminal because I'm not getting back out of there. It's kind of not good. Yeah, you know what I mean? 2.5 months for my Twig card to come in. Yeah, it takes a little while for those cards to come in. Yeah, Jerry, you're right. Jerry says, I'm in the black hole. Definitely right. Definitely right. That's what they call it. Like, I've been stuck there too. I got stuck there too. Echo is back. I'm getting mad about this echo. This thing is really irritating me. Like, beyond beliefs. This thing's irritating me. About to rip it out of the ground. Uh, Upgrade until the end of the month. Hopefully, it'll be there in a new truck by. And then chosen from then. Pegleg says, funny how dead presidents allow careful watched. Point your mic at you. It's round. It's a rounded mic. It's always pointed at you. It's always pointed at you. It's a rounded mic. Maybe the thing's too close because I used to have it about that far away. Like, that's where it usually is, or it used to be. Maybe it's too close. Maybe that's what it is. Because I don't know what else. I know it's not this Stream Deck because like none of this stuff is working right now. I turned it off earlier. See, I hit all those buttons and it doesn't do nothing. Or I hope it's not. If it is, then y'all are hearing a lot of loud noises. Louisville says because you aren't an employee. Yeah, and the audio sounds fine on TikTok. Man, see, TikTok has good audio. Watch me get banned over here for saying that. Yeah, I know the Stream Deck was fine last week. I don't know. Something happened to it. I don't know. Something happened to it. Just got rehired. Got my first load Sunday. By Tuesday, I was broke down in South Carolina. Truck needs a new motor. Oh, wow. Yikes. That is some bad luck right there. Like, just got rehired. First load Sunday, and Tuesday was broke down in South Carolina. North Carolina is my kryptonite. It's like every time I go to North Carolina, my truck breaks down. Like, for reals. Every single time. And it drives me nuts. How are things on the pad? I hope all is well out there. Oh, yeah. It was a nice day today. I think it was like 70 degrees most of the day, or I don't know. It was nice and cool today. I wasn't burning up. I wasn't miserable hot. Like I did pad time. I did my pad time, got my guys through all the maneuvers once each, seen how they were doing. I kind of did a little competition. I said, hey, let's see who can get the least amount of points today. So I let them kind of like battle it out for fun. I had a guy with 0 points. I had a guy with 2 points. I had a guy with 6 points, and I had a guy with 11 points. So, it was just for fun. We had a good time with it. It was for fun, just a kind of friendly competition. And all 6 maneuvers with the same amount of points as the test. And, they all passed. 11 points was the highest score. And I had that guy do 2 alley docks because the first alley dock is where he got most of his points. So I let him go. So I had him go do a redo alley dock. And that redo alley dock, he just put it right in there. But I left the points on there because it wouldn't be fair if I went over there and say, you know what? We're going to take off all the points you got in that alley dock. So I left it on there. I said, you got that many points with 2 alley docks on there. 1,019 intermodal, 296 miles. See, and man, I'm telling you what, intermobiles are having a lot of issues all the time. People are always having issues with intermobiles, internationals. Internationals are trouble trucks. I don't think anyone's ever said that an international is the most reliable truck they ever had, because I don't think it is. Kills Crow says, I was in New York a few weeks ago and I stopped at pre-pit for fuel. They were offering to fix a crack in my windshield. Come to find out, I was shot at with a 22. Holy cow. I wonder where that happened. Kills Crow, you over there rolling through the hoods or something, man? That's crazy. I wonder if one of your neighbors, when you went on home time, said, man, I'm tired of seeing this truck out here in the neighborhood. And they went ahead and popped a round off into it. You never know, because some people don't like trucks in the neighborhood and stuff like that. Because I know my neighborhood, if I drove my truck home, one of my neighbors, she lives right over there on the hill. Like, she would call the cops on me for sure. Like, no question about it. She would call the cops on us. She'd be like, they got a semi truck parked in the neighborhood. This is a LLC, even though it's not a LLC. Woo, I was way off. This is an HOA neighborhood. It's not, I don't live in a HOA neighborhood. I didn't do no paperwork on a HOA neighborhood when I bought my house. There wasn't no fees for HOA. But the problem was that whenever this house was built, or whenever all these houses were built, it was supposed to be a HOA. She was one of the first houses here, and she was told that it was going to be a HOA neighborhood, and the guy building the houses never went through with all the paperwork to make this neighborhood a HOA, so it's not a HOA. So she can live with that. It was funny because it was all over TikTok too. This guy put a sign in his front yard, and it said Karen, and it had an arrow pointing up at her house, like straight at her house. And I was like, "Oh, that's funny." I said, "That's definitely funny." It was kind of messed up, but I was laughing. I took with Pittston, had to offer. I'm a company. Sorry about the spelling. Okay, yeah, I know what it is to be a company driver. I'm a company driver. I just luck out, and I've had one, two, 3, 4. I had 4 Freightliners, so I've been lucky. lucky. Better knock on some wood before something happens to my truck. And they're all like, "Hey, we got a new truck for you. It's this international with 296,000 miles on it." I'll be like, "Oh, Jesus. Hey, hey, those tennis shoes are trophies." No, they're not trophies. I wore that pair. I wore that pair right there the other day. And I wore that pair on Saturday. That pair right there I wore on Saturday. Let's see, I wore that one last week. I wore that one 2 weeks ago. So like I wear these shoes. That's not even all of them. These are the shoes that I kind of put down here to get out of the way upstairs because I don't wear them as much as the one upstairs. Because I don't know. The what's it called? The felt or whatever this is called. This felt fades. So it fades real bad. This shoe was a real bright red and it's faded. So like I don't wear them as much because they like to fade. And also it had the icy bottoms. It had the icy bottoms and they started turning yellow. So I don't wear this shoe much. You know, it was a nice shoe. Don't get me wrong, it was a nice shoe. Still is a nice shoe, but you know, it looks like somebody with smoker lungs been wearing that one. And if you notice, this one's the same stuff. This one has the felt on it. So like I'm pretty sure that this one's gonna fade. Like I think that this one's gonna fade. And look, oh, the bottoms are dirty, so they are getting worn. This is called the barbershop dunk. It's a comfortable shoe. These dunks are comfortable. They're comfortable, but they are almost impossible to get a hold of. But I'm pretty sure that this one's gonna fade like those other ones. See, this one has hair on it, so like it's not fading. It's dirty because I've been wearing it, but it's not fading. That's a Valentine's Day shoe. I can't wear that every day. That's a Valentine's Day shoe. This is a nice shoe right here. Changes colors down here at the bottom. It turns purple. This is that's Fruity Pebbles. It's the Flintstones Fruity Pebbles. The milk with the Fruity Pebbles change purple, so that changes purple. That's a St. Patty's Day shoe. I'm not wearing a St. Patty's Day shoe every day, but that's St. Patty's Day, so I don't wear that one every day. These are kind of the ones that I don't wear every day. It's a Halloween glow-in-the-dark one. It has all these eyes on it. That one's never been worn. It's a Halloween shoe. This is a summertime shoe, but it looks like a candy corn, so I don't wear it. I'm not wearing it till Halloween. That's a glow-in-the-dark Halloween shoe. I don't know. I gotta make some room in my closet. My wife kicked me out of my closet. She said, "You got too many shoes up there. You better move them somewhere." And I said, "I had nowhere to move them." So she decided that I needed to move them to my YouTube room. So I ended up with some of my shoes down here in my YouTube room. And you know, I got a problem with buying shoes. It's like heroin or something. It's something you just got to deal with. You have to buy shoes. Hypothetical question: if I start TNT mid-August, do you think I'll see some winter weather by October with my trainer? Yeah, probably up in the Northeast or like on top of some of the mountains and stuff. You'll see it for sure. This is my second international. Ugh. The only manufactured trucks that I didn't drive was a Pete. The worst was the Volvo when their trucks first hit the market. Ooh, I didn't know that. I thought Volvos were always great. How big's your collection? My collections of shoes, really small. Really small. There's a lot of trainers out there that have big collections of shoes. I have a really small collection of shoes. You know, and I just barely started buying shoes. I'm not trying to do too much more buying of shoes. I'm kind of like, just whenever I see one that I like, I'm buying it. Like, I'm not trying to get every shoe out there. Isaac's dad, I'm hoping the same thing, that once I get my TNT, I'm able to hit some snow, ice, heavy winds, all that to get some experience. I live in California, so the weather out here is boring. Constantly sunny, 300 plus days a year. It's lame. Yeah, California, you know, and that's why a lot of people love it out there, is because the weather does not change. So, you know, people really love that climate. You need a bigger house. You need a bigger house. Dang, Jerry, call my house small, man. My house is bigger than just this one room, Jerry. I got more to the house than just this one room. I got more rooms. I got 5 bedrooms. It's not that small, I don't think. It's definitely bigger than the house I had in Texas, so definitely bigger. And those kids are out there having a blast in the pool. That was the best money I ever spent right there. Is it true that unless you are an owner op, you can't get any loads out of California? No, that's not true. Anybody can get loads out of California. Like, I had no problems with it. Team trucks are the ones that are mainly going to California and stuff like that. Team trucks, it's a lot easier to get over there and out of there, you know, because it's a lot of produce too. So you kind of need those team trucks that run to get that produce out of there before it like goes bad or it starts ripening or spoils or whatever. You need the team trucks running over there mainly. Twizted needs a shoe cave. Man, I already got my own bedroom down here, so I'm not getting a shoe cave. I got shoes still in the box that I haven't even worn up there. I got some high vis shoes up there that I never worn that I'm thinking about wearing pretty soon. Yeah, I just put them in here just for the heck of it, though. But yeah, make sure y'all tune in for my Thursday night lives too, and because we have a lot of fun on Thursday night. That's a planned one. So if anyone ever has any questions, like I strongly encourage you to write them down, save them, do something with them, and wait for Thursday night and just bombard us with questions. Try to get those hard to answer questions and see if we can answer them or if you're going to stump us. Peg leg, I moved your hat right there. That's Peg leg's hat once I hit 3,000 subscribers. That's why Peg leg's sharing all my videos to social media. He's all like, get them to 3,000 subscribers, and I get that hat right there. I moved it, Peg leg. It's not up there no more. It's not up there. It's right there. Oh, thank you, Isaac's dad. Hit the thumbs up. I always like the thumbs up button. I really do. definitely hit the thumbs up button. But for a Monday, it was a pretty good day, I guess. You know, I got done with everything I needed to get done with. I have a load tomorrow too. I gotta go text my guys here in a minute that, hey, we're gonna go do a load, so they know what to expect. Do I have any blue suede shoes? Is that what that stuff's called right there? Suede? Blue though? No, I don't think I do. I need an answer of hazmat, and it's 25 questions. Do you have it? I don't have hazmat, and you know, at Prime I wouldn't use it anyways. Like there are hazmat loads at Prime halls, but they're few and far between. So I really don't mess with hazmat. I don't like messing with hazmat. Okay, I thought I broke that thing. Just saw that. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, Thursday 7 p.m. we do the live over there, trying to answer some questions for everybody. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, check out the description. Check out the merch shop if you're bored and you just want to look around in the merch shop. Maybe y'all can give me some ideas on the merch shop, because I haven't made a new shirt for it in a while. So, but I'm out of here. Y'all, peace out. Be safe. If y'all are over the road, be safe. Drive safe. Finish TNT. Kenworth Rider, finish TNT, and get your own truck pretty soon. I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Get my latest lives. Get my newest videos. Also, in the description, there's a link to fill out an application and get my recruiter. My recruiter's good. Don't forget to drop that referral code, COXDJO. Also, my phone number